Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live. Y'all know, y'all know what I'm about to do. Run that intro.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What?
And live in color.
Ah, ah. What they want? Chop a side, chop, chop, chop a side, chop a side, chop, chop, chop a side, chop, chop, chop a, chop, chop, chop a, chop, chop, chop a, chop, chop, chop a. 2023, we ready. 2023, we ready. Chop a side. Hey man, every time I think about that song, I think about that scene off of Malibu's Most Wanted with Terry Crews dancing at the function, at the party. The B Rad dancing with those two black girls. I hear that song in the background like chop a side, chop 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 a side, chop a side, chop 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 a side, chop 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 a chop 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 a chop 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 a. Anyway, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of GQTV, y'all. And I am your host, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the man, GQ Jamal, y'all. And this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present, y'all. Like in every video I've put out, this to y'all, bring to y'all, present to y'all, I have to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Man, I hope everyone is having a good week. I hope everyone's having a good month. You know, April just started. It's the first week of April, first couple weeks of spring, starting to get nice, starting to get nicer outside. Everyone was like, go out, have fun, um, just do like fun stuff outside. It's springtime. Everyone wants to go to the courts, ride bikes. Everyone's bringing the bikes out, the motorcycles. Spring, summertime vibes. So I hope everyone's doing well with themselves. Like I said before, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it a lot. Yo, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my content. Check out all of my skits, all of my reviews. Yo, go like my videos. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. Now, in today's video, I've been wanting to review this movie, talk about this movie for the longest. I did a semi review, a, 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 a little, I did a little video on this movie. I'm about to talk about this comedian, man. Rest in peace to Robin Harris. The other day, I watched his stand up. Like, I think it was back in the late '80s, maybe early '90s. I think I forgot what stand up. Um, I forgot what stand up it's called, but it was on HBO. Watched it on YouTube, but yeah, rest in peace to Robin Harris, the late great Robin Harris. When I first seen Robin Harris was from House Party. House Party was like one of the first few movies I watched as a kid. I had no business watching House Party, but Robin Harris, man, Robin Harris was just raw, like authentic. I just like his style. I like the style. that scene when he roast them kids at Play's house at a house party. I was just a fan, like watching him as a kid, and it just sad he was gone way too soon. Like during his prime, like House Party was his last like movie. House Party was his last movie. I read that like House Party premiered like in the I believe March 9th, I think March 9th or March 10th, and when House Party premiered, he died like 9 days after House Party died. I mean, he died like 9 days after House Party came out, and it was just sad. Like he left something good. He left something good, and he was like the heart. He was like the heart of the House Party, like of the House Party movie. Like he was the funniest out of House Party. Like his style was just raw. There was like I know I was too young to like experience him as a during his prime. Like I know I was just a baby, but just watching it when I was a kid, or just watching House Party and just going back to watch his stand up, he was just too raw. And I believe I seen him on Harlem Nights. Like I seen some of Harlem Nights, but I haven't like watched the whole movie. But Robin Harris was just he was just another like type of comedian. Like you know, I just wonder like where like his career would have been like if after House Party. Like and he passed away. He passed away like at a young age. He was like 36 when he died. Like damn, like that was like young. Like I'm 33. No, I'm 32. I'm sorry. I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year. But like damn, that's young. But I guess from what I've heard, he passed away like because of a heart attack. He was just a workaholic. Like yeah, that's how good Robin Harris was. But anyway, Robin Harris had this like thing. He had this joke, like his story, um, in his stand up. Like he had this thing. He had this thing. He had this like root like joke during his act during stand up. Like he was talking about how how he went on a date. Like he went on a date and with this girl. He went to the date. He went to like this amusement park, and she had like 4 or 5 other kids, and those kids were like bad as hell. So, in in today's episode, we're going to talk about the movie Bebe's Kids, starring Faizon Love. So, for those who don't know, this was based off of uh, Robin Harris's like stand up. They turned it into a movie because that joke was like so funny. Like if you grew up in the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s, this movie is a cult classic. This movie is a cult classic, and anyone, especially in the black community, like we use that term baby's kids, and some of them like badass kids. We used to call them baby's kids. That was like the joke of the in the 90s. So Bebe's Kids is just a cult classic. It's funny. Um, in this episode, I will discuss the movie Bebe's Kids and what I think about the movie and memories from this movie. So, so yeah, so Bebe's Kids. When I first watched Bebe's Kids, I was little. This movie came out in 1992. This movie came out in 1992, 2 years after Robin Harris passed. So, um, that was going to be his like next upcoming project. Like Bebe's Kids. Bebe's Kids is an animated movie made by Paramount. Um, it's a kid. I wouldn't say it's a kids movie, but I know it has kids in it. But it's an adult movie. It's it's rated P. I think it's rated PG-13. I think it's PG-13. It has some adult like jokes in it, but it makes kids is just a funny ass like goofy movie. But but when I first watched Bebe's Kids, I was a kid. I was a kid. Me and my cousins, we used to watch it. I remember like going to Blockbuster. I remember going to Blockbuster and renting the movie, the VHS of Bebe's Kids, going to grandma's house. Grandma would take us to Blockbuster, like down the street. We would like rent videos, and Bebe's Kids was one of the movies we rented. It was just like play that bitch from out. We would play that VHS out. But yeah, Bebe's Kids. For those who don't know about the movie, so Robin Harris, well, Faizon Love, he plays the character named Robin. Robin really likes his girl. He he meets her at a funeral. At a funeral, like when they have after the funeral, they have like dinners and whatnot. Um, he meets this chick um at dinner. Vanessa Bell Calloway. She plays this character named Jamaica. Uh, Robin thinks Jamaica's fine. Robin thinks Jamaica's hot, so Robin goes holler at her. Robin goes holler at her. Then um, so they both leave. They walk to Jamaica's car. Robin was like, "Yo, like, can you take me up to not to my crib? Can you take me up to my car?" So Jamaica drives Robin to drop him off at his car, and so they get acquainted. They get to know each other. Then Robin he wants to hook up. Robin wants to hook up. Then um so he noticed that Jamaica has a kid, has a son. So Jamaica was like, if you want to take me out, like you gotta take me out with me and my kid. I'm like, he was like, cool. He was like, cool. Like, where do you want to go? Jamaica was like, let's go to Fun World. Like, let's go to Fun World. Fun World is this amusement park, fake ass amusement. No, fake ass Adventureland. No, it's just this amusement park. Like, so yeah. Robin agrees, like, yo, I'll take you and your son out to Fun World. Boom. Meet up tomorrow at noon. I'm like, so boom. Next scene, it shows Robin driving his Cadillac. Robin drives to Jamaica's house. Lil does Robin know um Jamaica has like three other kids with her. So a total of four kids. So in total of four kids. And Robin was like, the hell? Like like what the hell? So they introduced so Jamaica's watching Bebe's kids. Jamaica's watching Bebe's kids. These kids are bad as shit. These kids are bad as hell. These kids already had like a reputation. Like I'll tell you, I'll tell you some more later in the video. Anyway, so Bebe has like three kids, all bad as shit. So the oldest is LaShawn. Uh LaShawn, she's like the oldest one, and she has a thing for Jamaica's son, but she be hitting Leon. But yeah, Jamaica has like a little love thing with um Leon. Then um then there's Khalil. Khalil, Marcus Houston. Marcus Houston plays Khalil. This is when Marcus was Marcus Houston was on Sister Sister, and he had a group called IMX. So Marcus he plays Khalil. Khalil's bad as shit. I think he's the most bad the baddest of the three. So Khalil, he wears this like purple hoodie. He has like this high top fade. He has like a design on the back of his head, and his pants. His pants like doesn't fit him. Like they're too baggy, and he has like a cap, like a baseball cap, and he wears a hoodie over it. So yeah, so he's like the baddest of them all, and he's very like influenced with like Ice Cube. So, but yeah, then there's another. Then the littlest one, the littlest one is Pee Wee, voiced by Tone Loc. This is Tone Loc, Funky Cold Medina. For those who don't know, Tone Loc was a rapper. Then he had like a few movies. He was on Poetic Justice, and he was on Blank Check. He was on the episode of Martin, and he had his own cartoon, Bear Jamal. He had his own cartoon. You know, back in the day, rappers had their own like cartoons, like MC Hammer. He had Hammerman, and Kid and Play had their own cartoon, and yeah, it was a huge thing that like rappers had their own like shows and cartoon, kind of like the Fresh, like Will Smith had the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So back then, um, rappers were starting to get like movie roles, kind of like Ice T was in New Jack City, and Ice Cube was in Boys in the Hood. So rappers were starting to get like movie roles. So they were starting to get movie roles. So Tone Loc, he plays maybe the maybe the most baddest kid of them all. Pee Wee. Pee Wee's diapers is always stinking. Like no one ever like changes his diaper. He be like destroying stuff. They all be destroying stuff. They all be destroying stuff. So yeah, so Robin meets the kids. he don't like he don't like them because they're bad as shit. So yeah, so now they get ready to go to the fun world. So they go driving the fun world, and these kids not even in their seatbelt, just driving Robin totally insane. They're out of their seatbelts, kicking Robin's like chair, and just being just absolutely rude. So and you can see Robin's just getting irritated. Robin's just getting irritated, and he was like asking like Jamaica, like, "Yo, like, where's Bebe at? Like, where's Bebe?" And Jamaica was like, Bebe is downtown." I'm like, "Come on, y'all know what Bebe was really doing. Like, y'all know what Bebe was really doing." But anyway, that's another video for another topic. But anyway, so yeah, so they go to Fun World. They go to Fun World, and I believe um Robin gets stopped by the cops. You know, cop was just um being just extra rude, pretty much just harassing them, pretty much just harassing them. But yeah, so they get to Fun World. They get to Fun World. Robin barely pays for it. He barely had the money to like get everybody in. So he's like checking his pockets, and he's like going through his wallet. He pretty much spent every dime that he had. So yeah, so they get to Fun World, and they're like, yeah, he laid the rules down. He laid the rules down like y'all better not act up in this amusement park. Like y'all better not touch a damn thing. Like, come on, like in the black community, especially with like black moms, like what does like moms do before going to the store? Like they give you that speech. They give you that speech like don't touch nothing, don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing, and you already know what the word. I mean, you already know what I'm about to say. Like no, like don't you touch a thing. But anyway, so they get to the amusement park. Man, these kids are mad as shit. They like over here like running off. They like over here destroying stuff. They go to this one store. They over here like breaking plates and breaking lamps and stuff like that. And Robin's over here like trying not to just try not to break stuff because they're over here like throwing plates and stuff, and Robin's over here like catching the plates and stuff. So yeah. So Robin was just getting like irritated. He was getting pissed off. He was getting pissed off. But he was doing he was just trying. He was trying so hard to just impress this girl. Man, he was just trying so hard to just impress this girl. But yeah, so finally, like Robin feeds them. Robin feeds them. They like they go on the rides. But let's pause for a second. So before so I forgot to say like Robin like goes to the bar and I think he's friends with the bartender. So he tells the bartender like, "Yo, like the story of how he went on a date with Jamaica and the kids, and he was just getting irritated. Like he was just telling, he was just telling the bartender like his like his sad story, and I added like, "Yo, those kids, like, I should never." He was like, "I should never went on a date with her." And Leon does not like the kids. Leon does not like the kids because they keep like hitting him. They keep hitting him, and they thought he was soft. They thought he was soft, and so now Leon is trying to like fit in. Leon is trying to fit in, and Robin has like this speech with Leon saying like you gotta get them like you gotta get them to respect you. Like you gotta toughen up. You gotta toughen up. Like you gotta toughen up. Like they may not like you, but you gotta get them to respect you. So now Leon is like down with the crew. Leon is down with the crew. So now they run off, do their thing. Robin and Jamaica, um, they get to know each other. They get to know each other. They start to like get close. So now Robin's old fling, Robin's like ex-wife or old like girlfriend or whatever, he runs into her. He runs into her out of all out of all places. Out of all places. Um, Robin's old girlfriend, out of all places, he like runs into her. She don't even have kids. She don't even have kids. And Robin's old girlfriend has his friend. I'm telling you, every girl has that one friend. every girl every girl has that one friend that just be, you know, annoying and Robin could not stand both of them. Robin could not stand both of them. Like, yeah. So Robin is trying to like avoid her by like all costs. Robin's trying to avoid her by all costs. So they meet up like, yo, like hello Robin. Like hello Robin. Like I forgot Shorty's name. I forgot Shorty's name. But but she was like, well, hello Robin. Like why haven't you answer my calls? Like long time, long time, long talk. It's like Robin was like I've been busy. I've been busy. Like I've been busy. So all movie long. Um, all movie long. Robin is trying to like avoid her. Robin is just trying to avoid her, but then I think Jamaica goes to the bathroom. Jamaica goes to the bathroom, and she run into Robin's ex-wife or girlfriend or whatever, and you know um hey, you know how females that are miserable, you know how they are. They just do the absolute most. They just do the absolute most. My bad, y'all. My like dread just like sticking up. But yeah, they just do the absolute most trying to like just start some shit. So she was just starting shit. She was just talking a whole bunch of stuff, and it got to Jamaica's ear. Then she goes back to Robin, and you know, she just starts having second thoughts about Robin. Like who's that? Like who's that girl in like 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 do you have like any females that you be talking, stuff like that. And Robin's like trying to like convince Jamaica like, yo, she's just a friend, like she's just no, not even a friend. Like she's an old fling. Like I hate her to the bone. Like I hate her to the bone, and Jamaica just keeps questioning her. Jamaica just keeps questioning him. Then finally, um, they go to the bathroom. They go to the bathroom, and somehow, they go they go to the bathroom. Somehow they meet up, um, with Robin's old girl, and they were just roasting each other. They just roasting each other. And then finally, Robin won the roast, and Robin won the roast, and he said, "Your mama so." He said, "Your mama so dumb. Your mama so dumb. She went outside. Your mama so dumb. She went outside. It was chilly out, and she came out with a bow, and she she lost that match. She lost that match. So yeah. So finally, they they make up. They make up, and then meanwhile, these kids are just tear like tearing up the music part. They're tearing up the music part. Then finally, Robin just had it. Robin just had it. He he dipped on those kids. He dipped on those kids. He dipped on Jamaica. he he ran to the car, and they beat him to the car. They beat him to the car, and then finally, finally, he was just done with those. He was just done with her and kids. Then finally, they he dropped those kids off at Bebe's. Keep in mind, Bebe lives in the projects. Bebe lives in the projects, and Bebe wasn't even home. Um, like the apartment was just filthy. The apartment was just filthy, and there was like nothing in the house. There was like no food. There was like no food in the refrigerator for them kids to eat. Like them kids were like living on them. living by themselves pretty much because Bebe's not even home. Bebe wasn't even home. Then um so Robin like you can see Robin kind of like felt sad for them kids, but he gave he gave them kids $20 to get a pizza. He's like, and I think Pee Wee was like, the pizza man doesn't even come out this neighborhood. So finally, Rodman was trying to leave, and he finally leaves. He attempts to drive Jamaica back, and he let Jamaica have it. Like, man, like he's like, man, I had it with them kids. Like, man, like he pretty much said them kids. Then Jamaica kind of like got mad at no Jamaica got mad at Robin because for the stuff he was saying. So he parked the car. He parked the car and just went to the went to the bar. So that's how the movie ends, pretty much. Then he went he went back to get the kids, and then somehow there was at Vegas. Somehow there was at Vegas. And them kids had a reputation. Like, oh no, it's Bebe kids. I'm like, yo, them kids had a reputation. So that's pretty much how Bebe kids go. That's pretty much how the movie ends, and that's pretty much the movie. Before I talk more about the movie, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. I reviewed House Party. It had Robin Harris in it. Go check that out. Um, Drop some comments, show some love. I really appreciate it a lot. Now back to the movie Bebe's Kids. I believe this movie was directed by um I think it's the Hudlin brothers. I believe the same people that directed House Party wrote House Party. So yeah, Bebe's Kids. This movie came out in 1992. Like I said in the beginning, um, like I said in the beginning, I was like um elementary school, I believe, when I first watched Bebe's Kids. I thought this movie was funny. I watched it with my cousins. I thought this movie was funny. Um, Fast forward like almost 30 years later, I thought this movie's still funny. Never I I could never go wrong watching Bebe's Kids. Robin Harris, he left something good. He left something good with House Party and his stand up. It's just sad. He didn't get to see how like House Party like took off. Like he died like 9 days after like House Party. Like he didn't get to see how like the he didn't get to see how like House Party like really took off like with the sequels. He didn't get to see like how what's the word I'm looking for? He didn't get to see how iconic like House Party like became like the series. And Faizon Love did pretty good, did really well voicing trying to voice Robin Harris and um fit fulfill the shoes of Robin Harris. I think he really did a good job. And Vanessa Calloway, who's in the um Coming to America and Biker Boys, Temptations. She did a really great job voicing Jamaica. And yeah, this movie had a decent cast, a solid cast. Bebe's Kids is a cult classic. Even with like the black community, Bebe's Kids is just a term of describing people's badass kids. Like if you were like born in the 80s, 90s, you know that term, you know where that term came from this movie, Robin Harris. Robin Harris turned a stand up routine like a joke and made it like iconic. Made it iconic. So this movie, it's really a good, really good movie, cartoon movie. Um it's a borderline adult movie. It had adult themes. It had a adult themes. I like the music. Some of my favorite scenes is when Leon sing "Freedom" or um when Bebe's kids had their own like theme song, like "Yo, I'm a jawbreaker, a candy taker." My mama didn't raise me because I'm a food faker or something like that. Pretty much, it had the same like cadence as like Straight Out of Compton, like Straight Out of Compton. It's a crazy brother named Ice Cube. Like pretty much. That was like some of my favorite like moments from Bebe's Kids. What else? What else can I think about when it comes to Bebe's Kids? The 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 roast when he roasts his ex-wife, like they were like telling mama jokes. That was another like funny moment from Bebe's Kids. But yeah, man, but Bebe's Kids is a cult classic in the '90s. It's a cult classic. I can like never. You can never go wrong watching the movie. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it like an 8.5. I would give it an 8.5. Like to be fair, 8.5. Um 30 years later, it's still a funny cartoon. And once again, rest in peace to the late great Robin Harris. Yo, my man Robin was like getting annoyed, but no. Rest in peace to the late Robin Harris. Amazing comedian from what I've experienced, from what I've seen, like watching. He was just too raw. He was just too raw. Only comedian that like came close to Robin Harris was Bernie Mac. Like it was Robin Harris and Bernie Mac. Um, Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. So yeah, so that's all I want to say with the movie Bebe's Kids. If you remember Bebe's Kids, drop a comment down below. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of Bebe's Kids. Let me know what you think of the movie. Let me know what was your favorite memory. What was your favorite scene? Let me know what you think of it. Um, what you hate about it. Drop a comment down below. Let's get it. If you made it far through this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Yo, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my content. Um, just check out everything for me. Just check it out. Like, go like my videos, drop some comments, show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. Have any, if you have any shows, movies, cartoons you would like me, GQ Jamal, to just review or check out, talk about, just drop a comment down below. I'm going to say this in every video: a closed mouth do not get fed if you do not comment. So drop the comments. It's that easy. It's that simple. Drop the comments. I would love to do a review of your request. I'm about to hop off this live. More videos, more episodes of GQTV is coming in the future. We're almost at 100 episodes. We're almost at 100 episodes. I believe 13 more episodes are still to come. If you've been watching since day one, from day one, I just want to say thank you. If you've been watching if you watch all of the videos, I really appreciate it. If you watch only like 30 seconds of it, I really appreciate it. But I'm about to hop off this live. Once again, thank you. Until next time, everyone, this is GQTV, and I am your host, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the man, your host, GQ Jamal. Until next time, everyone, we don't die, we multiply. We Bebe's kids. Y'all forgot to say that. Like, we Bebe's kids. We don't die, we multiply. I'm out here, y'all. I'll see y'all next video. Peace.
Go crazy on them. I see why they're hitting on you. Go crazy on them. I wanna put a